Yo, what's up, it's PKKid98 here, and today I'm going to be talking about Google+. Now obviously everyone knows what Google Plus is. Everyone knows that it's that shit that Google made and then tried to implement into YouTube as much as possible and fucking everything up. For example, back in the day when you actually needed a Google account, a Google Plus account rather, or you needed to link your YouTube channel to Google Plus just to comment. Well, some people found out how to unlink it, and then they inevitably, with every single new account, permanently linked the account and you couldn't unlink it. So then any accounts that were unlinked could not leave comments. So they decided to remove that and decided to fix it from YouTube. Now, the thing is, nobody uses Google Plus. The only reason people use Google Plus is because for some reason they decide Google Plus is the only way to change your profile picture and your username. But now, recently, I received an email from Google, or the Google team rather, saying Google Plus will be shut down. Permanently. Now, it says that my personal account will be shut down, I don't know. So hopefully at this point, YouTube is so separate from Google that, you know, hopefully, because I remember back in the olden days when your username and your profile picture and everything were changed on the website, not relinking to Google. I mean, if it's relinked to Google, because there is, I mean, I guess that'd be fine, because there is a Google account and then there's Google Plus. The Google account is basically your private page, because like if you go to, say, your new tab, and you see your profile picture up there, you click that and it says my Google account. It takes you to like accounts.google or something like that. That's not Google Plus, that's just Google. So maybe it'll still link to there, but it'll be gone from Google Plus altogether. Since my Google Plus account will be deleted, although it's they can't create any pages, but that's probably Google Plus pages. So let's hope this isn't absolutely disastrous, as Google usually do. Let's just... So apparently this is going to happen on April 4th. And I could tell on April 4th people are going to complain, be like on Twitter, Google deleted my YouTube channel! Google deleted my YouTube channel! It's like, why did they delete your YouTube channel? Because they deleted my Google Plus account! It's like, I really wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing that was going to happen. But I'm going to hope that YouTube or Google rather, are going to be good about this and only delete the shit that nobody cares about and not delete the shit that people actually care about. So let's just hope we don't see millions and millions and millions of YouTube accounts deleted and just every single Google Plus account. Google Plus has been such a shitstorm. Ever since its conception, nobody liked it. Nobody used it. Who the fuck would unironically use Google Plus? Like, I remember using it myself to like message friends or something, or like put like little comments on to friends for some reason. And like I was for some reason sharing some stuff, like I was sharing, hey, new videos out. And then I realised nobody gave a shit. Like, no. Pretty much nobody was seeing it outside of my friend group. So then I moved over to Twitter, started posting my videos there instead. And sure, it wasn't many more views, but it was still somewhat more views. Like, some videos I get would get 0 views. And these days some would get 0 views. But if I still posted my videos to Google Plus, they would always get 0 views because nobody uses Google Plus anymore. And I'm not talking about the views, but honestly, Google Plus was probably the worst thing that Google ever implemented. And the reason they're shutting it down is because apparently it kept leaking information. Apparently nobody knew about it, except for Google. Apparently nobody knew about it, and as soon as the media found out, Google were like, shit, gotta shut it down, gotta get rid of it. People have been finding reasons to shut down Google Plus for years now, and nobody ever had a good lead to have it shut down. And then at this one point they find that it was leaking private information from Google users, and they just shut it down. So yeah, that's my video on Google Plus being shut down. Kinda surprising they did that now and not a few years ago, back when all the controversy started. You fucking moron. But yeah, that's Google Plus being shut down. So I'm gonna really hope that Google are gonna buckle down and not fuck up YouTube in the process, because I think almost all of it is unlinked. I think it's all just linked to a Google account, but the Google account I think at this point is separate from I'm thinking nowadays the Google account is separate from Google Plus. Because to my knowledge there is a difference between Google and Google Plus. Obviously you use the same Google account, but I think at this point it's basically like, it's like having two accounts. It's like, oh well, I'll sign into one account, and then it gives you a private account which only you can access, which is like all your information and like, you know, your phone number if you put that in, and street address if you put that in, and all that. And then you have a public account which then people can see. Imagine having that as a YouTube thing. You have a completely private YouTube channel that only you can access, and then the public one. It's basically like that. Although once again, Google Plus kept leaking information, so it might as well have just been the same one. So yeah, the incompetence of YouTube and Google, the incompetence of Google caused the site to get shut down, and also the fact that they realised that nobody was using it anymore once again. Yet nobody's used it for years. Why now? Why now? Nobody uses Google Plus. And they should have thought about that years ago when people were slamming it. Like, oh, here's the new comment section. Only you need Google Plus linked to your YouTube account. So many people were shitting on it. And yet they still kept it anyway for like a good 2 years before finally fucking removing it. And then when they removed it, things were still fucked up. It was still very implemented into Google Plus. Because for some reason you still needed your Google Plus account linked to your YouTube account. Although the thing is, there was no reason. Because when you made a new channel, it automatically linked the Google Plus account associated with it to it, and also permanently showed it on your little social bar menu. That thing there? Yeah, it permanently showed it on there. I think you could disable it, but it's like, why? What was the point of that? What was the point then? It's like there was absolutely no point to have it then, because you didn't need it to comment. So yeah, Google Plus is going away. I'm not doing another hallelujah, I can't be fucking arsed. But yeah, Google Plus is dead now. After insert as many years as it needs to take, I don't know. How old is Google Plus? Well, I remember using it in 2013, so pretty older than that, so this is how old Google Plus is. And this is when it should have been killed. Yeah. So anyway, I've been your host PikaKid98, this has been PikaKid98 Chat, and you've all been fantastic. So until the next video, I say bye bye!